Rivers here, Routine and Far down the outside. Hoorah, left them for dead. Hoorah, 250 metres left to go with the line. Far, that's chasing the line. It's Hoorah on the inside, hitting the post. Here comes Far. Far with the big house, storming home down the outside to give them a turn. World record in second, third. Mendelssohn Bay, fourth on the inside as those early conceptuals come up, 37.2. 4 lengths to the Camden Colt. They'd broken away this front division. Next there was Diamond Dealer from Zandvoort, Max Mac, Generous Timber working up the rail. Then came Tullamark and last of all David of Athens. He's looking at trying to bring them with brute pace here is Commissioner King, and he breaks away by 3 lengths here in the 500 metres. Vanishing works up to second, urged along by De Souza. Then came World Record, Mendelssohn Bay on the leader. Then came Hypnus from Diamond Dealer and Generous Timber. Commissioner King, he's trying to do it on both ends here. 3 lengths in advance of Vanishing, who starts to make chase with Mendelssohn Bay. Hypnus, then came Diamond Dealer. Leading the post now is Commissioner King. Coming quickly is Vanishing. Commissioner King from Vanishing. Vanishing gets to the eye-line. Commissioner King. Vanishing coming past. Mendelssohn Bay running. Vanishing coming. And dominates in the right path to win by 2.5. Was next up on the inside of Provide Futures, trying to find a spot on the rail, be nice and early and be sharp here. Then came up River, followed by Ruling Dynasty, and last of all, as they make their way past the 2,800 metres, is Burbeck Road. It's a Subway who's going to lead up the field here comfortably. Breaks away here by 2.5. Who sits in second position. Next there was Alnaya, and about half a dozen to 7 lengths away from the leader in fourth position is Sons of Lovers. As Subway continues to inject more tempo here in the early part of the race.
As well. She's with one of the trainers who've enjoyed their Christmas.
Future. Next then was Al River from Epic Punk, Ruling Dynasty, and last of all is Burnett Road. 25 lengths now would be the margin here as he's trying to get some way of a breather here, SBS. He's looking through the legs, and they are on the way, a long way in front here at the 1100 metre mark. They pass midway. And it is Canelo DeMar who leads up the second division, trying to close in ranks. Then came Alnaya, half a length there to Sons of Lovers. Next there was a Fairy Glen from Divide Future. Then came Epic Punk from Al River, Ruling Dynasty, and Burnett Road is off around them. 850 metres left to go, the margin down 20. He is getting back to the field a little bit here, and Subway is just trying to go something about Sylvester de Souza. 20 left to the Canelo DeMar, who's now the Orlando ready for the rest of the field. Chase Alnaya third, for the Sons of Lovers. On the outside of the river, fifth, Future Fairy Glen. Is on the inside in fourth, the last 2.5 lengths to Devon Island from Gomez. and Brotherly Love is wide, getting on Pyromancer's back and beginning to improve. As 6 Speed continues on with it. 6 Speed leads them to the back turn. The margin now 5 lengths. He skipped away from Wonder Dean in second. Ramos is third, being pushed along. Leo Madrino, the inside, hasn't spent a penny. Next on the outside was Pyromancer, half a length to Union Security, a length and a half to Brotherly Love, half a length Salute. Then came Devon Island from Goman, Lamar out to last as 6 Speed. Has got one contender at the moment as Wonder Dean, who is breathing down his neck here as they wheel the bend in the UAE Derby. It's 6 Speed by 2 lengths to Wonder Dean in second, Pyromancer third, fourth Brotherly Love making good ground here. The race has been run to suit. It's up in front, 6 Speed from Wonder Dean, 6 Speed into unknown territory through a distance range. Wonder Dean learns on the outside of the road, comes half the length. Wonder Dean from 6 Speed who's not to the wicket, fighting ever so hard, but Wonder Dean coming away and it's Japan again in the UAE Derby. Caught by Dean Majesty off the rating of 107 has been able to score here. Wonder Dean and just the set in a beautiful position behind 6 Speed who gave them a really...
So making their way into...
Lazat is also sent in front and centre early with Lugal, then came Ryevka, who's using the inside gate. Montaigne next, Native Approach also forward to the centre of the course with Rough Boy Run. Lazat now dropping back midfield with Reef Runner, then came Montaigne. Last one, Ricardo, and cover up their second last to last. It's Native Approach, who leads narrowly down the centre of the course here. Left in advance, French fillies go together on the far side. Working through is Lazat, then came Reef Runner, who's hampered at the moment. Next there was Great Wish, followed by on the near side Run Boy Run, Kadam and Colour Up. It is Native Approach the leader as they come to the 300 metre mark from Louisville, who gets on terms. Lazat next, good finish coming up. Here's Montaigne working over on the far side with Ryevka, then came Great Wish. It's Louisville the leader from Native Approach. Louisville, Native Approach gets to the line here at Louisville. Connor Beasley wins another race on the Dubai World Cup Pro.
Saviour blemish this season was when he led and he finished in second place and he draws that inside alley. I know connection for something a little bit wider with him, but hopefully for Michael Costa. Export Bassett runners in the right time last.
Well done to Mohamed Azam, to Jose Manuel Rivera Cabrera, and Angel Abdil Ayana Nieves. Well done to all three of our groups. Thanks to this night on the night for the thoroughbreds, ready to go. And racing away they go. Dark Saffron leapt out of the machines and he heads under the early park, kicking for the inside. Mufasa and Cats by 5 off the track. A length and a half to Nakatomi from Colour Up, then came Love Sick Blues and Elder Seed from 1. Heads back to the end of proceedings. It's Tours who leads them. Half a length to Dark Saffron, who sits to his outer and is very, very close. Poised to strike from Kenjar in third. Bentonado gets the run in behind them and will be sweating on a run shortly. Midland Money next from American Stage. It came Mufasa, Cats by 5, Love Sick Blues under a ride from Colour Up and Nakatomi as they swing the bend and Dark Saffron comes into the straight and narrow leader. Half a length on Tours. Then came Bentonado, who's in pursuit from Dark Saffron. Dark Saffron from Bentonado. Tours running on Cats by 5 and Mufasa. But Dark Saffron from Bentonado, who's trying to make chase here. He's 2 lengths away. It is Dark Saffron clear. He's turned the corner and it's back to back Shaheens for Dark Saffron. Beasley has been hard again. 2 lengths to Bentonado. Cats by 5 lengths across. Then came Tours. For tonight, Dark Saffron, a horse we thought early in the season wasn't a fluke last year. He was off all season. Last race, he turned the corner and showed signs of a horse who is dared to be.
He was unexposed, maybe he can go and dominate the division. That might have earlier on this season. It's working out for Connor Beasley to level.
Numbers on the Dubai Golden Chain, sponsored by Nikhil. 7, 1, 12, 2, 7, 1, 12, 2, race 6.
They are making their way into the parade room then for the Dubai Turf, sponsored by DP World. Number 1 is going to be
Ready. Shane Ryan hits the button, we're underway, and Gaia's Force jumped incredibly well out wider, pressing up with Make Me King, deep around Al Najim, Fort George on the move. Hardy, Shake Up, and Rushell, the 2 runners, 2nd and 3rd in running. Fort George is 4th, he's 3 wide without cover. Then came Make Me King, who's 5th, tucked in behind traffic. Then came On Woodsman from Dividend, 2.5 lengths back to Cheval. Next was Tumble the inside from Folk Festival, and out to last is Andreas Versali as they get to the back turn. In the Dubai Turf for $5 million. Gaia Force has tried to back off the pace a little bit here. He's come back to them. A length and a tail in advance of Al Najim, who works up to 2nd. Fort George 3rd and 3 wide from Kudwa, who's now tracking the leader in 4th position. Half a length to Make Me King. Then came deeper out on Woodsman. He's got cover despite being wide Dividend in his usual position up on the rail here, but he'll need some luck. Half a length back to Cheval from Tumbler, and Andreas Versalius is the tail ender. They wheel them into the Dubai Turf, and it's Gaia Force leading the way by half a length. He rolls off the fence, and Courtois got an opportunity to come up the fence. Followed by Al Najim. Dividend looking for a run as well from Make Me King. Kubic hit the button here, and On Woodsman picked up very quickly. On Woodsman from Courtois, then came Gaia Force running on. Andreas Versalius playing the performance of his life, but it's On Woodsman clear, and it's a royal win on the night of nights. On Woodsman comes away to midfield from Fort George and Cheval. Was tied up from Al Najim from today, and the last one in was Folk Festival. The 6 runners will be set. Now ready to go. Ready to shake. Set. Gates fly, away they go. Giovanotto was one of the quickest out with Royal Power. West Wind Blows works up to the inside. By the lead factor is West Wind Blows getting further in front. The margin now 8 lengths as they get down the back of the course here. Leading the way now by a good margin to in 2nd position by the book. A length and a half to Royal Power, who tracks his stablemate. A length and a half to Giovanotto. 3 lengths to Command again, who's spotting the leader at least a dozen lengths here. And a length and a half, now a length and 3/4 to Ethical Diamond. Both of the market fancies riding a very patient race. West Wind Blows comes back to them slightly as the Godolphin pair start to loom closer. It is West Wind Blows by a length and 3/4. Leading the way from By the Book, who's now in a clear 2nd position and stalking the leader from Royal Power in 3rd. 2.5 lengths to Giovanotto. Now 2.5 to Command again, and Ethical Diamond as they slowly start to pack ranks. Pace has been good. It's West Wind Blows leading them into the top of the straight in the Longines Dubai Shiva Classic, and the prize is only not too far away. A length and 3/4 to By the Book, Royal Power, Giovanotto. Command again, still with 6 to make up from Ethical Diamond, who tracks him in the race. West Wind Blows goes for home. The rank outside of 3 lengths in advance of Royal Power. Into 3rd By the Book. Here comes Command again. West Wind Blows, Command again. Up on the outside, moving big. And she will lose the chance. Power bars alone.
only 12 months ago.
In the same mindset, do you think, sir?
I think so. I think he's a very good.
Magnitude, he's jumped well. Forever Young's working forward. Imperial Emperor and Tumbarumba make a line of 4 here early as they approach the post on the first occasion. Magan is in a box seat in fifth. As they work down the back and they get past midway, 1,000 to go in the Dubai World Cup. And it's Magnitude for Jose Ortiz, a length and 3/4 to Forever Young. Magan up to 3rd position. Tumbarumba's going to have to do it the tradesman's way in 4th. Imperial Emperor 5th. He shows 6th on the running rail. A length to Walk of Stars, half a length tap leader, who's now feeling the pinch here as they head down the side. Heart of Honor is last. Magnitude looking to make all here in the Dubai World Cup. A length and a half to Forever Young, who's being worked upon here by Ryuze Sake. Tumbarumba stays intact. Maidan works up the inner. In a crane hit show for Imperial Emperor. Leading away Magnitude into the straight. Magnitude's got a length and a half on Forever Young. Maidan still makes chase. Magnitude kicking away. Magnitude 3 laps to Forever Young. He's running out of time. Magnitude to Forever Young. Magnitude 2.5 to Forever Young. Imperial Emperor. Maynard running away. Magnitude leads the post. Here comes Forever Young. It's USA. 3-8.
America have done it again. There's something about in here, they go slow around the bends compared to say Saudi. I mean, Forever Young was getting there with every stride, but
ونذهب إليه لنشارك في صنعه، ولم نكن يوما من الذين
معنى الكلمة. وإلى دبي، مدينة لا تشبه إلا نفسها، مدينة